could never be an actress, you know. With all those interviews, I would be so stressed. But I'm also not in a film school, so it's fine.
Yeah, right here. Well, first of all, I think the city, The Hague, is quite diverse. This is a bit more relaxed, toned down, which is perfect for studying. But I also think this specific school is quite open to criticism and feedback from students. It's fun. It's free.
I'd like to be inspired by a way different kind of media, and now I get inspiration from people that also does fine arts or other media. I also find it important that I'm in an international environment, because then I could also get inspired by different cultures, different people.
One of the most important things here is that you're allowed to play and that it's encouraged, and I think that's necessary as well, not for only for in the school, but just for anyone actually, so I think that's a good thing from here.
I'm a researcher, curator and exhibition maker in the field of fashion and textile. I'm especially interested in the societal developments.
I'm specialized in haute couture embroidery. Then I'm also teach bioplastics, innovative materials, experimental materials, and I also teach that here at school. So for me it's actually intertwined. What I love so much of teaching here is that a lot of students from all kinds of places in the world, they come here. But of course also brings the challenges. All the questions in the world that are there at large are also in this community in school.
Sometimes it's hard to international people. I think especially in life part, like language part.
I come from Middle Europe, so it's kind of like I have a really westernized and privileged, I think, perspective on a lot of things, and it's nice to see them from other angles. You don't really have that much of technical classes, so it's a lot of do it yourself, learn it yourself kind of thing. You just get a creative input.
There is like embroidery, but there is also knitting, weaving, tufting, like all kinds of techniques what you can do here at the KABK.
If the teachers see that you already have like a visible thing, like you only work in black and white, they expect you to work with colors. So you really have to be ready to do things you normally would avoid.
Why not choose for this school? I think it's because the school asks a lot of time and effort from you, and you really have to do it on yourself. So this could be a good part, but also really think before you apply for this school.
Some people say that you can't work because of the stress load, but I think I still manage now 4 years, and I'm also doing other things around it. So of course it depends also on if you're used to it, it's easier.
Everything's new, so for me it's I have to do everything myself and decide everything myself. That's super cool, I think, because you can be adult.
Yeah, so I have less contact with family and friends just because there's just a lot of school stress, but I think in the holidays you can manage to catch up again.
Everything I'm doing is just university, which is, also nice because I'm creating, but it's also sometimes annoying that everything I do is just... We have a lot of classes, almost every day I have from 9 till 4 or 4:30, which is a lot, but it's kind of doable because all the classes are practical.
What is the most challenging? Well, I teach a theory class, but I really want to emphasize, as long as you research something that is close to your heart, the essay will also be easy to write.
You find your way how to handle stress during the years, actually, so that's nice. I enjoy the most in textile, really the making process, really be busy with your hands. It's really easy to forget everything what's outside and really focusing on making the textile. So sometimes it's really hard to come up with a concept or really communicate what my concept is.
Find something new and create something totally new, and that's super fun for me. Progress always difficult.
Not only do you get to explore your own interests in almost every direction possible, but now I have the chance to really focus on what I love with people who love the same thing. Being surrounded by these people really create a wonderful environment that is really refreshing.
I like that we have fun. We also laugh a lot. I think there's a lot going on in the world, and me as a teacher within my class expect you to form an opinion about that. That can be paralyzing. So it's also important to talk about what drives you or what inspires.
We are the creators and we are making things, and to take that responsibility also, I think that's what I expect from the next generations and all the students that I teach, to also think about that.
I think they are more aware of the problems and more eager to make those changes. So I'm curious to see how those changes will be implemented, and I have faith in them.
What is the world that you want to live in? How do you see the future for yourself and others?
What do you want to be in the future? It's always a cheesy answer. I'm just gonna give it. Currently I'm busy with a project where I come together and make textiles, and I hope I can continue doing this in the future. And on the other hand, I also would like to make nice haute couture textiles actually. So I have like two sides that I would like to explore actually.
Fashion can be art, very arty. And so that's the reason in the future I want to learn more skill about in other departments such as art science and also digital stuff and some very technique, modeling, 3D print, this kind of new thing into the fashion. So I want to create a women's wear, futuristic, cozy and fantastic.
So if you want to study here and you go for the admissions, so then I would advise bring everything you have, also your scribbles. Don't censor yourself for the admissions, because we will look at your work with all kinds of visions, so bring it.
I was quite stressed, to be honest, but those teachers are really nice in the interview. I think I more love fashion than before.
These are your 4 years of playing around, testing things out. You will never be able to do the things again that you're doing here. So I would say have fun and enjoy it.
There's no time to wait.